Welcome to Karak Convos with Sahar Alansari
and Gibran al-Badr. And today we're sitting here in Crescent Park, Lucail's biggest open space greenery park, where we get to have a chance to take a pause from our hectic lives and enjoy the environment. And we're here with our guest, Mohamed.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
A lot of people use sports as an outlet. So I'm wondering, especially these days, seeing these like scary headlines that have been coming out, what is one thing that you do or one sport that you like revert to when you feel overwhelmed or stressed?
Honestly, even without I'm stressed anyways. Life, part of it is just stressing you out. So for me, I'm just trying to usually push myself to exercise or just to be active. Sometimes I miss my workouts. So it's also good to be around the beach or nature in general, just to walk and bring your steps in.
So like a healthy routine. I think we're blessed that during all of this that's going around in the countries around us and even in Qatar, our lives really haven't changed much and our routines were not altered that much, thankfully, because we're protected and we're in a really good environment. Alhamdulillah, we have amazing leadership. So you basically want people to go out and be in nature and ground themselves in the greenery, in walking, running, being by the beach. These things really bring us, back to living in the moment. And I feel like that's something that all of us are a little bit are missing these days, especially doom scrolling through the news and, wondering what's going to come
And
next.
by the way, doom scrolling is real. Like from the name, it's, when I reflect, if I will be just going on social media, I feel like it's the end of the world. So one of the things that I started to apply when I was doing an emotional intelligence course is that you should always focus on what you can control and try to put a little bit of effort into the things that you can actually influence. And that's why I call it the circle of influence. So exercising is very important. Write it down and you have to put it in your system. Sleep, walking, getting exposed to nature, all of this will have a very positive impact on you. So build that routine where you can influence, and this will change your life.
That's really good thoughts, to be honest. I never thought about it in that way.
We should take this into our lives.
Sure. When you start to write it down, you will feel how big is it. There's things that I can do to myself, which is in a small list, where it can impact me to just, move forward.
I feel like, speaking of lists, especially in today's day and age, productivity is something that's also a stressor. So for example, when you're taking the day to walk in the park and listen to the birds, and you leave and you're like, I wasn't productive today. So do you feel like this is something that this day and age kind of put pressure on us, seeing so many people online, not necessarily believing it all, but seeing that this person went through a 10 routines or 10 things. I just went through the park and walked around, took the kids to play, for example.
That noise, it didn't become it's not noise anymore. It's just part of your life to hear that noise and just keep scrolling. And people started to feel okay, if I will just go and sit a beautiful day today in the park, I'm just wasting my time.
Yeah.
And if you really understand what favor you give to your body and to your nervous system by just staying quiet, you will absolutely start doing it right now. Now it's not only the physical wellness or the physical health that we look at, it's pretty much your mental health, which is very important. And you cannot drive a physical wellness without mental wellness. It goes together. Nervous system has a very important role in our life to make you feel good. So simply you have two parts in the nervous system. You have the parasympathetic and you have the sympathetic, right? So parasympathetic is your calming, is your breathing, is your relaxation, and sympathetic is your fight and flight, right? So you have always to protect your parasympathetic because this is where it's calming you down. So media can put a lot of pressure. Always remember, because we have a lot of time on our phones, always remember to work on your parasympathetic. It's very important just to get you back on ground,
Yes, Lucail, the environment, it's really well built.
Exactly. And I'm happy that you mentioned this because I've been invited a few days ago in Lucail Circuit, and they just launched something called Training Mix Days, where they open Lucail Circuit, which we know it for, motorsports. No, they open it for public where they can go and either you use your bike and cycle, or you can jog in the track or just walk in the track. So this is again one of the activities that I really, get very happy when I see it. They put this in your system and they give you access to it. And again, we are very lucky, honestly. You live in a country that celebrates a sports day. There's
Yes.
very few countries in the world that actually celebrates,
Right.
and have it as a holiday. So this is again a direction that sports is important, movement is important, and as a government or as a country, they are giving you the space and the time to do it. So it's only on you now.
That's true.
Usually we skip, but
It's up to us to take
it's
it
up to us
forward.
to take it.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
we're super lucky as well because all of the spaces that they have for us, especially in Lucail, they're very well protected. So you don't even have to worry about cars or anything like that, especially in Lucail Circuit.
Yeah.
I know they have a Women's Day, and that's one of the first things that, made me know Lucail City is they started a Women's Day for cycling, and me and my friends used to go and we used to cycle, and it was such a great time.
Exactly.
And I know that Gibran has a lot of thoughts on this, especially because of the marina, and he likes to go to walk there, especially during Ramadan. And it's one of the nice sports we do as a family.
So my background, I do originally when I studied was naval architecture. So I love to see all these yachts and boats. So I get to enjoy a lot the marina in Lucail, seeing these boats. It's amazing.
That's really nice, and it works for you. For others, it's just like trees and nature. For others are like beach and blue colors and sand. So that's why there is no rule book for it.
Endless possibilities.
Exactly. There is a lot of just like you need to start. It's up to you now to start, and it only happen when you start to educate yourself about it and know that this works for you and this will help you to be better.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. So thank you so much, Mohamed, for spending time with us. We really enjoyed your time.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you for
I really
being here.
enjoyed it.
We did too.
And your company was great, and the space was amazing. But thank you so much, Sahar and Gibran, for
Thank you.
Thank you as well for being here.